my caring Cancers. This is Brandy with Faith of 3 Tarot. And thank you so much for being here with me. I hope this finds you doing very, very well. I'm going to do a general love reading for you guys. We'll see what the cards have to say about all of that. I would also like to say a huge thank you and a shout out to you guys for y'all being here, helping to spread the message. Our channel is growing. The messages are getting out there, and that is phenomenal. So I'm so excited. So please continue to like, share, subscribe, comment, and help our channel to continue growing and thriving. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. All right, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. That is the card that we will use, that I will use, that we, I mean, you can use it as well. Take it as it resonates, right? As I'm going through this reading. And I will try to keep myself kind of focused in on a specific energy. And, well, if you haven't been here before, you'll realize I kind of get to babbling. I pick up on different energies, and I will get distracted as I'm going along. Cancer, please, Cancer. Love. You will hear me say he, she, they, them, king, queen. It is an energy I am picking up on, not necessarily the gender involved in a situation. Starting off in past energies, Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So there was some arguments, disputes, possible bullying, intimidation. Queen of Pentacles. And for me, this Five of Swords tends to be a card of, is it really worth the fight? Was it really worth continuing the battle? This person has the upper hand, but these other two have just laid down the swords, and they are walking off and doing their own thing, living their lives. So they're like, this person with the upper hand is going, wait a minute, where are you going? I wasn't through fighting. I wasn't through with these arguments, these disputes. And the other two are like, it just wasn't worth it to us. All right, that Ace of Pentacles talks about, we need present energies for Cancer, please. That Ace of Pentacles talks about a solid new beginning, offers coming in, grounded, reliable, dependable. All right, we've got this Five of Pentacles. This is the left out in the cold isolation type energy usually, and I'm hearing to set all of those in the middle, so that's going to be our middle section. I want to revert back to this Queen though. What else for present energy for Cancer? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, she is the queen that is doing very prosperous. She's focused in on herself and what needed to be done. She's very reliable, dependable energies, of course. Caring, nurturing, tends to be somewhat of a homebody. Very comforting, sensible. People do go to her for advice as well. She can share these pentacles with whomever she decides to, because she is doing well. Her crops and her kingdom is abundant because of the way she handles herself. She's very hardworking, steadfast. She's also known as a queen that everyone wants to marry. All right, future energies for Cancer, please. We've got that, this is like an isolation card, being, again, left out in the cold. You could possibly be self-isolating, abandoned. I mean, that Five of Pentacles being right here, it talks of hardship, possible unemployment, being disgraced, struggling, certainly, but loss of some sort, or feeling like you've been cast out. Okay, we've got this Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups in the center of your reading. This is a love offer coming in. It's going to come in very, very quickly with this Eight of Wands. That's a lot of communication, a lot of energy, fast-paced decisions, and it's going to come out victorious, whatever that situation entails, because this is the victory card. It also speaks of future energy for Cancer, please. It also speaks of remembering who helped get you where you are, and I'm hearing to keep going, so I will. The star is a healing energy. It also refers to wishing upon a star, a fulfillment of some sort or another, of gaining that balance, something you've desired. It's hope, inspirations. Again, inspirations with all this wand energy. Ace of Wands is sitting right here. That is a new beginning, inspired, fast-moving. That Ace of Wands is inspiration, new passions, enthusiasm, lots of energy. I'm still recording this in Leo season, but we're getting close to the end of it. And I have noticed this up flare all of a sudden towards the very tail end. Just as we came into Leo season, a huge burst of energy. It seems we were going out with a burst of energy as well, which is phenomenal. A lot of us really do need that. This Queen of Wands, she knows who and what she is, very self-confident, very assertive. She knows what she wants. She's very social. This is the going out, doing your own thing queen. I'm not particularly concerned about what other people are thinking, but all eyes are on her. She's very attractive, very alluring. People are drawn to her. And she's just doing her own thing. She's like, I know who I am. I know what I am. I know my worth. It's a beautiful energy of self-confidence. You come at this queen the right way, or you do not come at her at all, right? And that's bringing in more passion, more fire, more desire. This could be a passion project that you're looking at, or a new beginning that is somebody coming up and saying, hey, Cancer, you're looking pretty damn good right now. I just thought I'd let you know that. This is Three of Cups energy, right? That's joys, celebrations, coming together, family and friends, you know, sitting down with the girls or sitting around with the guys, having a beer or whatever, shooting the shit and just being happy. These are people that support you as far as emotionally, mentally, you know, they're happy for you when you have your successes, right? Same as the Six of Wands energy. Except this one has the victory attached to it. But it's these people right here from this Three of Cups that are, you know, your base support system, your soul tribe, your family, your friends, the people that you're closest to. Okay. Is there anything else you needed from this deck for Cancer? And I'm hearing yes. So tell me what else Cancer needed to hear it towards the end. And we're going to use these as, it's not future, but it's like an overall, I think. Two of Cups. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Some choices are coming in. Anything else? Yes. Okay. I mean, that's the Two of Pentacles talks of balance, talks of, you know, those ships in the water in the background of that card. I will show you here in just a second. They're kind of in the rocky waters, and it's like as he's trying to balance out this energy, these pentacles, which this can be family, this can be love life, this can be work, finances, friends, the social life, whatever you're keeping up in the air, and you're trying to keep all of these pentacles up in the air and keep it balanced out somewhat. But you also notice that infinity symbol, right? It's like this constant balancing act and wanting things to come to a clear choice. Okay, which pentacles do I keep juggling? Okay, we've got the Wounded Warrior energy, which I am not surprised at all to see because it has been coming up a lot in various decks. This is the, you know, everybody's at the end of the rope. Everybody's been fighting so much. So as a collective energy, a lot of people are in a Wounded Warrior mode, and most are coming out of it. It's very much that I'm tired of fighting. I'm exhausted. I have been fighting this for so long, being persistent, so close to success. You're seeing the end of it. You will fight again if you absolutely need to, but you're ready for the joy. You're ready for the happiness and the good times again. And time to start living once again, really getting out there and living, not just the survival mode and reacting from one situation to the next, which is what we've kind of been in for the past couple of years as a collective. All right, we've got some defensive energy moving in, standing up for oneself, definitely defending property, family, friends. Some type of situation is coming in that's got you going, I don't know about this. And it's going to take some strength and some courage to get through it. Of course, this Two of Cups is a choice about love. Someone offering in a love cup, and you deciding whether you want to accept that cup or not. Let me see what else we've got, if anything. Anything else for Cancer, please? Thank you. Yeah, you're going to go after the truth, and I'm hearing one more. That King of Swords is talking about fairness, honesty, truth. He has high standards. He's authoritative, disciplined, very clear-cut, very courageous as well. He can be commanding, but he's very objective. He can come across as detached and unemotional as well, because he does deal with a lot of logic. We've got a heartache sitting right here, some type of stress involved. The Three of Swords, you know, of course, it's the pain card. It really is. Separation, sadness, grief, trauma, tears, you know, just that sorrow. Something painful is going on. And we've got the Knight of Wands coming in with a fast-moving, passionate offer. This knight isn't always exactly reliable, but he's very energetic, very enthusiastic. Cancer, you're looking great. I think you're sexy. I think you're attractive as can be, and I've got my eyes on you. Okay? He can give you that boost to take a first step towards something. Okay? If you are in this Queen of Wands mode, if this is you, Cancer, you're going to want to be careful with this Knight of Wands, because you may do some things that you don't really want to deal with the consequences of, right? You may make choices in that moment that are excellent. And I'm not casting judgment. You go out, you live your life, you do your thing. I am by far no saint, right? It is a matter of how will you feel about it in the morning, okay? Is this something you really want to do? Is this a choice you really want to make? It's up to you. It's your life, not mine. You have to live with it, right? But yeah, that kind of concerns me, that there may be a weekend endeavor or an overnight or something that you think is going to go further. And yeah, that King of Swords is going to come in, and it's going to be like, this is reality. Here's your reality check, Cancer. And it's going to break your heart, because you were hoping it was going to be so much more than what it is. And it's going to take strength and courage to get through. Now, that's not for everyone, of course, but that is a side message that wanted to come out. That passion, that enthusiasm is real right now. And I left those there in case I do want to refer back to them in a little bit. But I am very excited for this Ace of Cups that's right here. This is a more stabilized offer. It's not super solid, but it's a lot of communication. And I feel like it's really going to put you making some decisions. All right. Let's clarify, please. What does Cancer need to know? Let's find out about this past energy, the Five of Swords first, because we've got 2 5s in a row right here. And as you're coming out of that, it's really putting you in this Queen of Wands mode. It's like, I'm living again. I remember what it feels like to go out and be happy and be joyous and celebrate and not have these things tying me down, constant burdens, constant stress. Being allowed to be happy and joyful and celebrating, right? Tell me about this Five of Swords, please. Five of Swords. Thank you. Four of Swords, yeah. Queen of Cups, yeah. I'm hearing one more. Thank you. Five of Swords once again. It is possible that someone was being either verbally abusive, confrontational for certain, most likely a bullying type situation. It's unusual for me to get that kind of energy off of this, but this is definitely arguments, intimidation, hostility towards you, causing a lot of stress. All right. And again, these two people have already walked away. This person is on guard. She's defending herself. She's got the upper hand. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because the other ones have walked away and they said it's just not worth it anymore. They've given it up. I think you're walking away from this, Cancer. That's what it feels like. Because you're going to go into this healing mode. This may have actually stressed you out to the point of being physically ill. Okay? Prayer, meditation, talking to God, talking to Source, talking to whatever your belief system is, universe, angels, however it works for you. Meditating, deciding on situations, you know, just coming to peace with yourself, doing some self-care, getting away from everything and doing what you need to do to be the best version of you can be. Okay? Now this Queen of Cups, she's kind of looking wistfully at this cup that she's got in her hand. Okay? She knows how loving she is. She knows how nurturing she is. She is the mother type figure of the tarot. And for her to be, she's so compassionate, so kind, so intuitive. This is your type energy, Cancer. And she's like, why am I sitting here with my full cup? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand. I have all these wonderful characteristics, and yet nobody wants my cup of love. So I think this was kind of the arguing and the disputes, the hostility was enough, and you said, forget it. I have to walk away from this. This is not good for me. It's not for my greater good. It is what it is, and I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. I need to live my life. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning, as Cancer has made this decision. Thank you. Yeah, it hurt. Yeah, it was painful to walk away from this. You had some stuff invested. Either that or just the fact that you were being attacked was painful, and it hurt, which it does. Especially when you're being attacked for no reason, right? It's like somebody was putting all of their insecurities onto you, if that makes sense. Make sure you realize that that is a them thing, not a you thing. And separating that out can be very, very difficult. That's where this self-confidence, self-assuredness comes in. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, please. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. So that might have put you, it put you kind of in a work mode, holding your emotions close again, being very defensive. In this deck, she's actually got these two pentacles that are out of reach anymore. She invested in something, and now it's out of reach. And because she lost two of those pentacles, she's grasping on so tightly to the one she still has, right? That ace. And she's like, I'm going to be so careful with my boundaries. I am going to hold this so close because I want to invest it in the proper manner. Okay? So I'm thinking you dove into work or some type of project to help free yourself. That may be what you're doing currently, Cancer. Make sure you are allowed to pick and choose who gets some of your energy. It is precious, right? Anytime you give someone time, that is stuff that you're not getting back, okay? So you're allowed to pick and choose who gets that energy, who gets that investment. This Queen of Pentacles, though, she's like, I've got plenty right now. I'm willing to share, but I do have standards. I have boundaries, and I'm not going to be treated as less than. And that Queen of Pentacles definitely talks of hard work. Okay, putting her nose down to the grindstone and doing what she's doing. Okay, tell me about this Five of Pentacles, please. Five of Pentacles, Cancer. Thank you. We've got the Empress. Okay, it's beautiful energy. Speaks of fertility. Again, if you're going to go off on some type of impromptu adventure, you may want to make sure you're taking precautions. Prosper. Creativity, intuitive. This Empress is the queen of all the queens. She embodies the greatest aspects of all of them. Very caring, but wants the truth. You come at this Empress the right way, or you do not come at her. She has that self-confidence. She knows who and what she is. What else for this Five of Pentacles, please? Four of Wands. And Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior energy once again. Yeah, the battle is real, Cancer. It's like you lost this Empress for just a little while. It's like, I know who and what I am. I was okay before this fool came in and disrupted everything. I allowed myself to care. And this is what happened. They threw me all off kilter. You threw you all off kilter. Remember that, right? You are allowed to express your love to anyone, But if they do not want to accept it, that is their choice. And accepting their decision is not easy. Okay? It is not a reflection of you. Not usually, anyway. It's about who and what they are and where they are in their path, in their journey. And you're wanting this soulmate energy. You're wanting this coming together with the right person, with the person you think is going to be your partner, your match. All of the combination, you know, the soulmate, the best friend, the lover, the match, the teammate, working together. And because of all of this, you're like, I'm just going to pause for a little bit. And then here we go. You get put on the defensive because somebody sparks your interest with this Ace of Cups. That's a new beginning in love, right? It's very emotional. New love, emotional feelings, creativity. Can also speak of your intuition being sparked once again. But it's communication. That Eight of Wands is sitting right there with this Victory card. Somebody was like, I've been watching Cancer for a while. And now Cancer's single again. I gotta let Cancer heal for a little bit. Tell me about this middle pile, please. I'm fairly certain that's what we're dealing with. Yeah. They're waiting for you to get to this contemplative mode. That is the Five of Cups. I will show it to you because in this deck, usually Five of Cups, they're staring at these 3 cups that are spilled and they've lost. This is talking about when you're past that stage. You're in contemplative mode. You're kind of looking out at the horizon and you're going, okay, where do I want my world to go? And when you reach this phase right here, you haven't quite turned around to look at these 2 full cups behind you, right? All hope is never lost. Not with this card. But she's like contemplating, where do I want my world to go? And when you get to that phase, this person is coming in. And it's going to put your defensive high. You're just going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. What? I don't remember inviting you into this. It's the standing up for yourself. You're going to be defensive, protective. Just make sure you're not in this miser energy. Don't stay in this miser mode for too terribly long. You have a firm foundation. Excuse me, my allergies are so crazy. This Four of Pentacles, she is sitting on a platform with a huge pentacle behind her. This is not someone starting from scratch. When she gets knocked down, she goes back to her firm foundation. Okay, because it's there and it's not going anywhere. Okay, this is your support, people. This is your network. This is, who and what you are, and knowing that. Okay. So don't stay in that energy of guarded and boundaries so high nobody can touch you for too long, or you will miss out on some beautiful things in life. Right? Of course, let's hear about the Star. This is healing energy, but also, temperance. There we go. Yeah. Intuition. Excuse me. Temperance is saying be patient. Okay? But this combination for me is very intuitive. It is, taking things in moderation, allowing yourself that healing time, realizing what type of healing work you need to do. But temperance also speaks of, hey, I'm doing my job. I'm mixing these cups and I'm going to get them just right. I'm going to, and see, we had to calling in your soulmate, right? So you're getting to that point of being the best version of you. And that's this Empress mode, right? But you're showing all these other queens in the process. So you're getting back to that Empress. You've definitely touched base with that Empress before. Okay? For whatever reason, when things go on, you're knocking yourself back out of Empress mode. Or you're allowing yourself to be knocked out of it. But yes, I think this is healing. This is leveling up, working on why you keep being attracted to these certain type. Why you allow these people into your energy when they're not going to fulfill you. They're not bringing the greatest good. They're not going to benefit your life. And I'm not saying use people. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you're allowed to be healthy and positive, and people can either add to that or they can take away from it. All right. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, please. Queen of Wands for Cancer. Oh, thank you. Queen of Wands for Cancer. Yeah. Thank you. Knight of Swords. That's going to be clear communication. Very fast moving. He's bringing in truth, knowledge. Knight of Wands. There we go with that in and out energy once again. They're very attracted to you, Cancer. They're going to come in and they're going to tell you how they feel about this situation. And the Star once again. There's that healing and wishing upon a star. And as it's going in from present energy into future energies, I think this turns from healing into, wow, this is more what I was after. This is what I was trying to bring into my life. But you have to know what to correct, how to get your guidance system back on track, to draw in the type of mate you're desiring. Okay? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands. And I think this person's going to come in more of a light energy. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Choices. Illusion. Fantasy. Non-clarity. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands. Two of Pentacles once again. Yeah. You're going to have some decisions to make on whether you want to go down this path with this person or not. As you have been manifesting. I'm surprised we haven't seen the Magician, but that's what this card talks about. Excuse me. Goodness. I'm gonna have to go grab my tea. As you have been manifesting, it is like, okay, let's find out if Cancer's ready this time. Okay? Let's find out if Cancer has grounded herself enough and is allowing herself to encompass all of the energies, which is what the Empress does. She's got the grounded, she's got the air, she's got the fire, she's got the water, and that she's balancing all of these things out very, very well. And this Two of Pentacles is going to be like, okay, you're juggling these things. It's time to make that decision. You can keep them juggling for a while, but at some point that's going to turn into a Ten of Wands. All that heaviness, the stress, the anxiety, the burdens. That's what that Two of Pentacles will become if you do not openly face it. There's that intuition. There we go. Right there above the other two where I was talking about intuition. Following your gut instinct, Cancer. You're intuitive anyway as a water sign. And this High Priestess is going to tell you what you need to know. Not necessarily what you want to know. There's going to be things that you're going to sit here and go, but I don't know about. I don't know about. Do you need to know? Or do you want to know? I'm not reading this as the fantasy card so much as, you know, that it is a choice and that you're going to have a difficult time making it. Because this is bringing fire and attraction, a lot of chemistry. Tell me more about this Three Cups, please. Thank you. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. That combination of those pentacles together to build that legacy, those roots, the ancestry, growing together, solid foundation. This is one of the best cards in the deck, in all reality, because it speaks of working together, coming together in a phenomenal unit that can get these pentacles growing and prospering, invested well. And we did have the Two of Cups over here. The love, you know, wanting to share each other's love cup. Alrighty. That's what I've got for you today, Cancer. Let's find out what kind of oracles we've got. Show me what Cancer needs to hear, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Love is the most powerful energy out there. And you guys are love. I mean, that's kind of what y'all do, right? Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Those needs versus those wants, right? Making sure you're not being, I don't want to say selfish because that's the wrong term, but that you're expressing that love for everyone and wanting things to be going well for everyone out there, right? When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Yeah. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. There's a lot of learning going on right now, Cancer. A lot in your development. It's like, well, wait a minute. Where did all this come from? Why am I... Yeah. No wonder you're defensive when this person starts coming in. Because it's like, I'm still sorting through all of this emotion. I'm still trying to logically sort this. Because it doesn't make sense to me. It does, but it doesn't. You're going to get there. Okay? Make sure you're taking that time for you. Doing that self-care, the meditations, the prayers, whatever works for you, and getting you back to a balance within yourself. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Are you kidding me? That's what I was just talking about. These cards say it so much better than I do most days. Sometimes I really should just be quiet and read the card. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Again, take that time out for self-care. This is what I've got for you today. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Cancer. I'm not even doing Taurus readings today. And I hope this has helped. Hope it brings you some clarity, some insight into what I'm seeing from an outsider. Until next time, do what's right for you. Be healthy, be happy. Ta-ta.